I just completely rebuilt my entire desk setup and ditched my PC for a super powerful ASUS laptop. I work here, I play here. Yes, I play CS2 almost every day. And I do content here. And for that, I'm rocking a triple monitor setup and I have a full dedicated video about it. And I use my old water-cooled computer that has NVIDIA 2080 Super in it. That's just screams to kill it. I also use a DSLR camera along with a webcam to make content. You can also find my keyboard and mouse review on this channel. These I love dearly. The cable management is awful, I know. And I do have a bit of a weird love for a workspace optimization that almost never means appealing looks. But anyway, let's get rid of it all to build something new from scratch. By the way, I highly recommend this silicone double-sided tape that can hold your devices on the table unmoved, and it can also easily be removed if needed. Helps tremendously to secure my Stream Deck on a certain spot in a certain angle. And on a side note, if you spilled coffee on your desk, make sure to check under every gadget. I get a lot of questions about my audio setup, and I never did a full review of my audio interface, but I do love it. It's a Yamaha AG03. I have some cheap Logitech speakers, Logi speakers connected to it, as well as Fine's microphone and a headset that you can also check out on my channel. I do love the fact that I have 3 separate monitor desk mounts, since for a project like this it's very important to have as much flexibility as possible. Yeah, for the next few weeks I'm not gonna need this old PC of mine, since I got something very exciting from ASUS to test out. But first let's remove every single cable. Man, that's a hustle. I also don't really like this cork board here. At first I thought it'd be great to have some important things right in front of me, but I ended up never really using it or even looking at it. And it looks bad on video, so it has to go too. Ta-da! This is the most exciting part of today's video, as I will be building my new work/gaming desk all around the new ASUS ROG Strix Scar 18 2025 gaming laptop. It has an 18-inch ROG Nebula HDR 16:10 2.5K 240 Hz 3 milliseconds response time screen, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5090 Intel Core Ultra 9HX 64 GB of RAM and 4 TB of solid-state drive. Yes, this is a $7,000 Canadian gaming beast that handles pretty much any game on ultra settings. And I'll tell you that it was a real challenge to find the best way to arrange everything on my desk. Eventually I had to sacrifice my main Samsung 32-inch monitor to put a laptop in the middle, and there are a couple reasons for that. First and most important, I really wanted to feel what a true 240 Hz looks like in Counter-Strike 2. I played this game for 2 decades now, and I have never seen this game so beautiful. Not to mention ultra-resolution Cyberpunk 2077, the game that I finished like 4 times at this point. Diablo 4 is just stunning and exciting again. When we came to Canada 3 years ago, we started to rewatch all the classical movies, but this time in English, and a lot of times it felt like we were watching a new movie we have never seen before. It was the same thing with the gaming in ultra settings on a 240 Hz screen. It's a whole new experience. And secondly, I got this laptop for a review and I do want to get a full impression using it. It would have been way different if I used it only as a powerhouse for my 3 monitor setup. I'm filming a video here, and I mean, this is my craft corner, but I definitely see myself finding a quiet and peaceful corner over here if I have a laptop, you know. Laptop gives you a way to go into oblivion in your house and no one's gonna find you, and you're gonna just sit back and play, especially if you have a fridge behind you with, you know, That might work, right? Anyway, back to building. So I decided to add 2 of my Samsung G3s on each side to give me enough space for my daily apps like video conferences, calendars, communicators, task managers, Figma, Google Apps, etc. In my line of work, there's never too much screen space. Just decided to quickly share my first impressions about this laptop, as I have it for more than a week at this point. There's absolutely no point in explaining that it's an absolute beast in terms of specs. I mean, I do a lot of heavyweight Figma projects. I'm not a designer, I'm a product manager at my work, but I do work in Figma, and my own computer would just suffocate when I try to open some projects at Figma. Even Figma, which is freaking 2D or something. Not to mention that heavy projects on Adobe Premiere or even Photoshop, the work on these apps on heavyweight projects, a lot of 4K, multiple layers, multiple effects, all of this handled by this laptop with no issue whatsoever. In terms of gaming, you need to spend, especially if you play some competitive games, you need to spend a lot of time configuring your computer in order to have a best performance / quality. And most of the times you don't chase quality on these games. You just want a best performance and a quickest response possible. So in this regards, 240 Hz visibly, and I mean visibly, boosted my performance and my kills, and everything is just, at first I thought maybe I'm just lucky, but then after 5 hours of gaming on this laptop, I had significantly better aim, which means I either do need 240 Hz, but again, my Samsung G5 32-inch display has a 165 Hz, I believe, but my computer doesn't do any close to this in terms of FPS. So these things matter if you play competitive. On a negative note, I would say 2 things at this point. It's pretty loud. And the second, I mean, it's really weird for people who are buying this $7,000 laptop. Probably it doesn't matter, but I do work on this laptop as well. And the webcam, I mean, why? Why save on that? Because it's freaking crap. Everything else is just perfect. I need to put everything together in a way that will work not only for my business, but also for gaming and content creation. Now that's a challenge. For example, I use my keyboard with the left screen mostly since all the communication apps are there. But when I game, I need to put the keyboard in completely different angle close to a screen. Then the microphone cannot be on the left side since it will almost completely cover the keyboard. I also need my Stream Deck on my left side while the audio interface on the right side, and there are so many more details like this. So honestly, at this point I've spent my whole Saturday taking everything down and getting to the point where I do understand how I want everything to be arranged, but I'm not done yet. I still have to find a better place for the microphone. I need to understand where to mount my DSLR camera so that it won't be touching the ridiculously shaky desk while still allowing me to put it in a standing position. And lights are also still a big mystery at the moment, so you definitely do not want to miss the part 2 video where I'll try to finish the setup. So please give me a follow and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.